Welcome back to the second segment of Ilfl Soccer Night. I'm your host, Abul Hasnat, and we've been talking about the Ilfl Summer League. It's been a nice and calm summer league. We're waiting for the hot weather to kick in. We're waiting for our Ramadan break. Yes, we're going to take a 4-week break in the month of June for all of those players that just won't be able to even survive the day. Some of them are jokingly say, let alone have a game of football. So whilst we go in today, we've got 2 more weeks of that. We've been talking summer football. We spoke about the second week of results and how St. Catherine's are coming on top. But what we want to do, we have our guests today from Italian FC. These young lads that have got together, born and bred. Well, if not born, at least bred in Italy, the majority of their players getting together and forming this team to come and play in our summer league. But the one thing we haven't spoken about, how these guys are set up and how they're doing it all. So I'm going to come straight across to you, Shahab. I mean, I don't know whether you're aware or not, but a lot of the other football teams obviously have their big setups. They have chairmen and trustees and money that they get in from charitable sources. First and foremost, tell me, how are you guys funded?
Okay, we are auto-funded, so we just put money from out of our pockets. Everyone paid his part of fee, everyone paid for his own kit, and then we started to play.
Wow, so it's you don't have any sponsorship, nothing else. You guys have just put the money in for everyone. It's £500, split it 5 ways. We're going for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, and I mean, when we talk age, it's not like you guys are in your 30s and businessmen, because you're young students, aren't you?
We are all students. Everyone is a student, because our average team age would be 19, you can say.
Let me ask you, young man, I mean, putting the money towards this, it must bring some hardship on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You watch, and so, your love for football maybe makes you forget about a few days of food just to put that money towards it, would you say? Yeah. I bring that as a joke. I shouldn't have done that. But I should more say, actually, you forget about your Italian designer clothes and put money towards football, don't you? But you're not the only one. Other boys are younger than you, aren't they, in the team? Have you got anyone younger than you?
No.
So you're the youngest in the team, so you find it harder.
There's another one. He's 17 as me,
right.
But we are the younger one, so yeah.
Okay. I mean, where is it from here? If you do really well, and you don't have any money in the winter, is it the end of the team?
Probably we will not join Winter League, as I said, everyone is a student. So during winter, everyone goes to college, school, uni. So everyone will not give as much time as is needed to the team. Someone will say, I've got exams, so I cannot come to the match, I cannot come to the training, because we do trainings as well, because you need to stay fit to play on Sundays. So I think the best league for us is summer league, as everyone is committed on that, as they don't have anything else.
Rash, I mean, over the years we've seen teams. I mean, most notable teams I could think of, like our Riverside open age team that we had. We had the Ilfl Towns. I mean, guys that have come in self-funded.
It is tough out there, to be honest. I think a lot of teams have the same situation, because there's so many teams and there's so many less people to assist in terms of funding-wise. And I think what the Italian FC and the guys are here saying is to the audience out there, if they can help them out financially, be a sponsor, any business. There's so many businesses out there. I'm sure, and some business probably associated to Italy as well, so they probably have some kind of bond or connection. So I think what they're pleading is that if there's business out there, they can assist them, because and to be honest, they are a majority of them are between the age of 16 and 19. Average age is 17, 18. So it's nice to see them playing, but obviously they need assistance. So if there's business out there, can assist them or sponsor them for a short period of time, get them on the feet, and hopefully they grow as a club. So it is very important, not just for the Italian FC, but all the other teams in the league. We need assistance. So again, we urge to the business community out there to assist. You're not going to get nothing back from the football team, but you'll be assisting players with football. Lost life skill comes into it. Fitness, health, staying out of the streets, no crime. So I think the larger community need to be more involved within the football community itself and assist as much as they can, because we do need. Without them, we won't maintain. Because a lot of teams I know are in a similar situation as the Italian FC. They need the fund, they need the support to carry on and maintain all the clubs.
Shakil, I mean, you are from, you originate from Bromley, who's probably they're going to hate me for saying this.
One
but
of the
most
richest.
financially successful
Yeah.
clubs in ILFL.
And rich.
But I mean, yeah, and they've got their fair amount. And I think we all remember this time last year when there was that big push for them to go for the minibus. But once upon a time, and we're probably talking your older brothers and sort of your original team, the Khalids and the Hamids that set you guys up. I mean, they were in this position, weren't they? What sort of advice could you offer?
Well, it's all about giving them opportunities, and I think that's what it is. It's about giving them a chance to be able to compete with other people, and it's not just about playing football. It's about meeting other people as well. Football is such a lovely thing where we just go to play football, not just only play football, but we get to meet other people from different backgrounds and different ethnicity. So football is just a tool, but it's about giving opportunity. And my best advice is to keep going, never give up, and obviously you always got college and stuff like that, but you can always have football to the side. And if I was you guys, I'll keep going. And even for winter, you might have other commitments, but I think if your aim is to try and play in winter and participate, and that's what I would like to give. It's all about giving opportunities, and there's a lot of people out there but may not get that opportunity. And if they want to get an opportunity, I think it's the best places to go is to you guys, and even the businesses. The best opportunities for you, because you are going to grow, and once now you've started, and I hope you can kick on from here. And that's what the best thing to do, really.
Oh, thank you, Shakil. I mean, I hope some of our audience out there have heard this, and it is a plea to these young teams. I mean, they don't survive unless you guys come out and help. And as Rash is saying, it's not the return, it's the heart fulfillment that you do for these guys for the love of the sport. So, yeah, I mean, that's a plea going out. And I'll probably come back to you. I mean, first and foremost, I think that the three of us are in agreement, me, Shakil and Rash, that you guys have been in this country, what, less than 5 years. You've got marvellous English, so well done to you guys. Really getting on well. You've already kept yourselves together. You've got the football team up and running. So there's a lot of things to look forward to. And is this the sort of thing that keeps your emotions back up again? Because you're saying, you know, after 5-1, your heads are down, but you've got a future, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. What I say every time to my friends, don't look at the results. We go there to play, otherwise we wouldn't have paid from our pockets to play the whole league. Doesn't matter the result. We are here to play, to challenge ourselves. We know we can do better, but we need the opportunity to do this. So we're just looking for the best condition.
Right, I'm going to ask you something. This is now, we're going to take the emotion out of it, because I think we've had our fair amount of tears now, because we want to have a bit of fun. So, everything you just told me, would you have told them that in English or in Bengali?
In Italian.
In Italian, good. Right, so when we can play a game of football, let me come over to these guys. Quick tester, yeah? Rash, if a player's coming on my back, what would you shout out?
Manon.
Manon. What would you say?
Uomo.
Uomo. Shakil, it's touched the player's hand. What would you look at the ref and shout out?
Handball.
Say that again. What would you shout to the referee?
Handball.
Handball.
Mano.
Mano. Hold on a second. Right, Rash, what have you learned? If I was in Italian, how would you tell me Manon? Uomo, yeah?
Yeah.
Uomo is Manon.
Okay.
Handball is?
Mano.
Okay.
Mano.
Right. I'm with a player, and I know if I pass to him and he passes back to me and I pass to him, I can score a goal. What do we call that?
No idea.
1, 2.
Oh, one.
Do you guys say uno, dos?
Uno, due.
Uno, due. Okay.
Uno, duo.
Right, now, some of the stuff that we use, like for example, in Bengali, we had a few extra footballing phrases. Rash, give me your most typical Sylheti phrase that you use. When somebody does really bad.
Duro.
Duro beta. Okay, so when one of your players does bad, what do you say? No swearing, boys. It's 9 o'clock anyway.
I don't know, like.
Yeah, mostly we swear, so. Okay, let's come back.
That comes out.
Okay, for those of you that follow me on Facebook, these guys are going to teach me later, and I will write on Facebook what it is they say to one of their players when they're doing badly. Okay, actually, here's a good one, Rash, because if we say leave it, the referee calls that a foul.
It's a foul, it's a free kick, yeah.
But if you say
In Italy.
salide,
Yeah, you don't understand.
you don't
obviously,
understand. So what do you say?
Lascia stare, lascia.
Lascia stare. What does that mean? Does that actually mean leave it or get out the way?
Leave it. Just
Leave
Yeah.
it. Okay. Is there any sort of phrases that you use that we don't use in England?
Yeah, I think there is like some, like during a game, like there are some sort of action where you say something different from it, from English, but now I couldn't, doesn't come
It's
out
not coming
in
to
my
you because
mind.
you're not on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Have you guys learned a bit of Italian? Because we just sussed this team out.
Yeah, I think
Wame.
Manon.
Yes, is he right?
Yeah.
Test him on one. Test him on one.
Mano is handball.
Mano is handball.
Buono is tasty. Bellissimo is beautiful.
He knows that.
Buongiorno is good morning. Let's move on.
I think we have got to move on. Rash is giving me 2 minutes. Right, fixtures for this weekend. Coming up on the screen for you, we have the games that are going to be played this coming Sunday, 3rd week of the ILFL Summer League Premier Division. So I'm going to read them out and hopefully they come up on the screen for you. The first fixture there we've got is AMY versus Robin Hood Tigers. AMY on 4 points, Robin Hood Tigers on 3. It's looking like a game that both teams need to win. Ace versus Hawk and Eagle. What a clash that would be. Some may ask me why am I being controversial. I'm going to be controversial and say Hassan versus Cameroon. So what a big game that is. We got Boundary versus Italian. Do you know what? That is a game that Italian could potentially win. But Boundary on a high. Boundary did what Italian did last year, beat Robin Hood Tigers. So is that going to stop Italian from beating them, or is this the chance for Italian to say no, there's another team we can take it? These boys are no doubt going to say that. Fish Island versus St. Catherine's. That was a 2nd division fixture in the Winter League, and it looks like Tim's boys from Fish Island will be up against Mutton's high-flying St. Catherine. And lastly, that is probably going to be my choice of the fixtures, Walthamstow Red Star versus Arsenal. And I think Walthamstow Red Star, they want to get themselves back on track for the title race there, Rash, and Arsenal bouncing back, not bouncing back, sorry, on a 5-1 winning high.
Yeah.
Give us your rundown on the fixtures.
I think the key game, as you said, is Ace versus Hawk and Eagle. Ace, I think they played really well yesterday. The week before, they kind of struggled, but the team they had yesterday, I know it was against Fish Island, but it could have been anyone. They would have got the 3 points. Hawk and Eagle struggling, 1 point out of 6. Need to, has to be a must-win game. I know it's another 7 or 8 weeks to go, but to be in that position with that only 1 point is tough. And Ace is looking very strong, very hard to beat. So that should be an interesting fixture. Walthamstow Red Star and Arsenal, they played each other before in the Winter League. Both teams are on par, in my opinion, so you can go either way.
Shaquille, which one are you going to pick to watch? AMY Robin Hood, Ace, no, sorry, he just said Ace Hawk and Eagles, his pick. AMY Robin Hood, or maybe Boundary Italian. Fish Island St. Catherine's, Tim versus Martin there, regular fixture. Or you're going to go for Walthamstow and Arsenal?
Boundary Italian looks quite good.
Yeah?
Boundary are on high, but last year I think they beat the Robin Hood, but then they lost the following week, I think.
Weavers beat Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Well, Italian, these boys beat Robin Hood.
So that would be an interesting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you, I might as well ask you, because you're up against Boundary, so this team did what you guys did last year and beat Robin Hood. That one game that Robin Hood lost, shouldn't have lost, which you guys can claim championship for. Boundary have done that, so you're up against them. Have you seen what the team's about?
I didn't have the chance to look how they play, but right now I just want to focus on our team, because we need to fix up our internal team structure and everything. So I think we will just go there on Sunday with the right mentality to win.
You don't care about your position?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great to hear. We're going to go and take a break. I love this sort of Antonio Conte and Buffon style speaking on my right, but let's take a break, because when we come back we've got old boys to talk about the Veterans League. So don't go away, we'll see you in a few minutes.